May our Father, Messiah, and the Holy Spirit be with us. You know, isn't it funny that growing up, they didn't tell us about Satan in the school systems out here in America. You know, they say us Americans, man, we don't even know about our own history. Like, so many things you could say about what these devils say online. You know, this guy says he sold his soul. This guy never repented. It's not like this video is taken offline as well. I mean, honestly, I thought it would be at this point. You know, that as you can see that video that I posted, Father willed me to get led to was years ago, and I saw it years ago. You know, I'm like, Father, I know that they had to have, like, this is what I was saying before I saw the video. I was thinking, I'm like, I know they had to have taken this video down to this guy, you know, because if there are believers that are, bro, when I first really woke up in 2020, you can see I have a video exposing Kanye, and this is back when I was a babe. I'm still a babe now learning, you know, and even all the videos again previous, like before I say the wilderness, you know, like part one, like when I break down the wilderness experience, all the videos before that on any platform you see Dylan on, is that's my literal whole wilderness experience online. Father willing, I can make it to the gas station as well, man. That's my entire wilderness experience online, you know. And it's a testimony in itself, and our Father willed me to, you know, do it and talk about it because, you know, like, as I was reading the entire Holy Bible, the first time I was reading it, I had questions, and literally, like, the next time I opened up the book, the next time I began to read, those revelations came to me. And it's as the same thing now, like, as me still with our Father, I praise our Father, you know, still with our Father, praise our Father, you know, Messiah and Holy Spirit. You know, he didn't take his Holy Spirit away from me. Humbly speaking, he's blessed me with his Holy Spirit. Thank you, Father, Messiah and Holy Spirit. And I pray that he doesn't take it away from me or any of his other set-apart children that truly know what's going on. Amen. So as I grow with our Father, it's still the same thing now. Every time I literally open up the entire Holy Bible, brothers and sisters, and I don't even remember if this is my fourth or fifth reading. I honestly, the number doesn't even matter to me anymore. I would say it did matter to me in the beginning, and not for like filthy lucre's sake, like for me to be like, I've read it this many times. It was like for myself. I was like keeping track, like, yo, like I want to know when I reach 100 reads. You feel me? Like for myself. But like, I don't even care, bro. Like I'm reading that drawing back to back. I mean, it's already in our heart. In the beginning, before he even said that, he said the Torah is in your mouth. So it's in our mouth, bro. Like, you know when somebody's real, when somebody's fake. That's not nothing for us to even look at. And we know when somebody's still in the state, like after you've gotten out of it, you can tell when somebody is still in that babe stage of being a believer. So this is what Satan is using though. He's using affection, love, things that he actually hates to get true brothers and sisters to believe him. You know, we got this guy online talking about talking about God, but then he's throwing up the satanic hand sign. So he's talking about the God of this world. He's talking about Satan. Like, we need to understand who he's talking about. And then he's saying Jesus is king. You know, we need clarification on that. You got babe believers watching you. They don't know what you're really, like, bro. Like, the way he's saying it is that he's saying Jesus is God. Like Jesus is the one that has the strongest amount of power. And then he's also saying he sent his children to Jewish school. And I'm talking about, he legally changed his name, I guess. I guess he didn't want to get his name changed by our Father in heaven. He changed it himself. This is what these people are doing, bro. This is what these people are doing, bro. Like, we know what our Father in heaven can do, and we know what man can do, bro. You can read the scriptures and see there is a difference. But more truth will be revealed. So Kanye says he sent his children to a Jewish school, and yet you're still not speaking Hebrew when you're even referring to our Father in heaven. I mean, that may not be a big thing to somebody else, like, why is he so pressed on that? I mean, obviously you can tell. I have to go back and look at it again to see what he really said, but it seems like he didn't. I'm not sure if he wanted his children to go to a Christian school. I'm not sure if that's what he was saying. I'm not sure if he was upset that they were going to a Jewish school. I'm not sure how he was wording that. But I do know that, bro, if they're going to a Jewish school, you're saying you love our Father, you would care to look into his word deeper and go after, honestly, the Hebrew language. I mean, like, that's just a given, bro. Like, that's the language that Shaul was spoken to from Messiah in heaven. Like, bro, you would just care about that stuff, bro. And it's just obvious you've been a believer. And it was crazy because it was like, I guess you could say Kanye fake woke up, I real woke up, you know, like He fake woke up when I real woke up. You know what I'm saying? When he started to do this different stuff. And I remember when I was in the world and I was even looking at this guy, and I'm like, first, before even all this happened, I remember when I wasn't obviously all the way hit with our Father, Messiah, and Holy Spirit, but I'm like, yo, I remember talking to this with my mans, you know what I'm saying? He was the one showing me. My brother was showing me all the stuff they was doing in Illuminati, and I was a young boy. I'm like 16. I'm like, whoa, these guys are doing some crazy stuff, bro, like magic and all this other stuff, bro. I believed in that stuff from the rip. They throwing up all these crazy hand signs. Look at Young Thug's videos. I'm looking at all their videos. I'm like, whoa. I mean, I was still listening to the music. I'm not gonna cap, but I was like, oh, this is some satanic stuff. Like, the music videos was crazy. Like, and then you go into the deeper meanings. Like, we're like, yo, he's calling himself Jesus. He's calling himself Jesus. You know, Hope is calling himself God. Like, we're like, yo, this is crazy. Then they're saying they're the two hottest artists and all of this other stuff. And then this guy's his money goes up when he first was saying he started believing in our Father. Like, this guy's a false prophet. Now, listen, you can see who's true and you can see who's just not, bro. You can see who's real and who's fake, bro. Like, honestly, I'm getting tired of these guys trying to pose like they're us. I mean, it's just blasphemous. It's like, bro, just say what you did. You know, we got on your team the other devil, Little Uzi. He said it, and I remember looking at his come up. Me and bro was looking at that. My other mans, we was looking at his come up in high school when we still wanted to get on. Like, I'm like, yo, he got on, because I remember following him before he got on. He was doing songs with Core. I was a big fan of Core. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna shy away from saying what I was, bro. I loved Core songs, bro. Even when I first started making music, some people was saying, I mean, I guess it just was happening because I liked him so much. Some people was like, yo, like, not that I was copying him, but they was like, you know, you kind of sound like Core. Like, and they was like, not trying to play with you, but like, it sound hard, but they was like, you sound like Core, you feel me? And I was just like, you know, at the same time, I was like, dang, I ain't trying to sound like somebody else. But I was like, all right, cool, you know what I'm saying? I did look up to bro, like, when it came to music. So I was like, yeah, that stuff is hard. But yeah, I remember, sorry, I was just looking at the light behind the truck, I couldn't see. Hey, we love you, Francisco. We love you, brother. You know, every time I look at a truck, I'm not gonna lie, brother, I be looking like, yo, is bro in there? You know, if our brother would ever watch this video, I be looking. Yo, about to beat the horn at him if he in there. You know what I'm saying? We love all of the family members. You know, honestly, I be praying for Ayana, Justin, Jermaine, Tierra. You know what I'm saying? Carrie, Uncommon Woman. You know, Messenger of Truth. You know what I'm saying? The Valadez family. I pray for all of you every single day when our Father in heaven brings everything to my attention, you know, and I try to do it every day. You know, if any of you see this video, I love all of you, you know, and I love everybody, and I love all our Father set apart children. These are the ones that I've seen and just feel like I've been connected with through the testimonies that I watched online and all the things that I related to. And it was just a lot of messages that really spoke out to me. And it's a lot of love that I received from those videos and a lot of motivation that I received for those videos. And honestly, like, when I think about doing things that are true and doing things for our Father, I think about these individuals that I named. You know, another brother, he passed away now, Joseph Israel. I pray for that brother's family. You know what I'm saying? These people that I've gotten motivated by. You know, it's another group of people I was watching. They were called Rock for a Pillow. You know, I love these people. You know what I'm saying? I was motivated by looking at these things, and I'm still motivated daily. You know what I'm saying? Like it gives me energy, you know what I'm saying? It's like love power. I'm like, yeah, I feel the juice. I gotta be real for the brothers and sisters, you know what I'm saying? And that's not just online, you know what I'm saying? That's offline. That's my motivation offline all day, you know what I'm saying? On top of reading the scriptures. And I'm like, man, like, even the one prophet, I was talking to my wife, like, this was the one that really caught me off guard. Like, this is what true believers do. Like, when you first heard Abraham putting his son on the altar, and you may have had to run it back. I had to run that back a few times listening to it, like, because you know, if you're called to do this and you're true, you're like, I'm gonna have to do this. Like, and you're true and you're humbly accepting the calling, like, all throughout the scriptures. Bro, like, the one prophet, and they tried to water it down in like the NLT version, and he's just saying, hit me. But before that, he was saying, like, cut me or something like that. And the prophet cut himself and then wrapped himself up in a cloth and went up to the king. And this is like the only scene we get of this prophet, you know what I'm saying? But this is what they was doing. Like, even when Eliyahu came down, our father was like, yo, Rise, I got like whatever number he named the other prophets that didn't bow the knee to Baal. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, yo, this is real. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is real. Yeah, you know, I already know there's going to be those precept lukewarm believers and just the agents of Satan that are just going to come at me, because I remember even commenting on a video of Kanye, and this was like a while ago, and this is a music video, because I just was like, it's like our Father, like, will allow you to speak on certain things to certain people, not for him. I was so into the music industry, and I've been viewing him for some time. That's why I'm not going to say he makes me like I hate him, and that's not nothing weird like that, or like I have respect the person, as in like I'm more angry at him than these other false prophets. But he's the main one that gets me angry, because it's like I see all the other prophets, false prophets, through him. And for me personally, when I look at a false prophet, he's like one of the first guys I think about, because he's so false. And then I think about all the other false prophets, and it just makes me angry at all the false prophets, all of them. You know what I'm saying? But specifically when this guy speaks, I'm just like, I just know it's Satan because he's literally a wolves in sheep clothing. And I'm like, this guy he be trying to act like he's really not. Like, bro, you have to stop doing that stuff, bro. Like, at least keep it a being like you're supporting it. Like, bro, like you and Lil Uzi do the same thing. But you're trying to lie about it. Like, bro hopped on stage and said if you listen to his song, specifically Lil Uzi, you're gonna go to the lake of fire. You're gonna go to hell. I mean, like, he's not shying away from saying that stuff. He knows what he did. Kanye, you hopped on stage, said you sold your soul to the devil. You never repented from that. Just like you called the brothers and sisters. Wouldn't it be a blessing if I could just call a paparazzi interview up right now and really be saying this to everybody, and they're gonna listen, you know what I'm saying? Like, and the video not get like 2 views, 1 view, you know what I'm saying? Like nah, like it's gonna get 2 mil. If I just say, yo, I called a paparazzi up and they slide on me, and I say, yo, can you quiet them boys down over there in the corner? Like, who's that over there? Like, I'm trying to look so cool on the phone. Like, I'm trying to look so cool on the internet so that people can think I'm a true believer. That's how cool I'm trying to look, and my name is Kanye. Like, bro, like that stuff is hilarious to me, brothers and sisters. I'm sorry. Like, I be looking at him like, dude, like, this isn't even you. You're just an actor, bro. Like, you can just be yourself. You're not even being yourself. I know what you're doing. Like, they look at true videos like this online, and this is literally what they do, and they try to act like us, like literally. Like this, like the same way Satan tries to literally act like our father. They look at people who's genuinely being themselves, and you know, like I know what I was doing. I was trying to copy some people, you know what I'm saying? Like, even for a certain amount of time, if you know Francisco and you know his videos and you know me, in certain videos, I was sort of acting like bro, but like in a sense of like trying to act like him, and not in the sense of that we're all imitators of Messiah. Now this is just, I'm just imitating Messiah, you know what I'm saying? And that's just what it is, you know what I mean? Like, I fully, like, accepted my calling of what I'm supposed to be doing down here, bro. And that's just is what it is on that topic. But nah, yeah, so they'll look at us, and they'll be like, yo, like, they're real, you know what I'm saying? They're looking at how real we look, and then they're like, I'm going to try to act like them, because I know that they know, like, they're really real, obviously, and they like, yo, true believers is listening to them, so we going to try to act like them and try to, like, move like them, you feel me? Like, and look kind of cool and real. Like, that's what they do. Like, and I ain't trying to say that, you know what I mean? Like, really, again, come at his character, I just know that's what he's doing. Like, and it just looks weird to me, because I just know that's not him. So I'm just like, all right, so he's really faking it, and then on top of him really faking it, he's really lying about this stuff. I'm just like, bro, like, you don't have to do that stuff, bro. I don't even think I got my money with me. I gotta go home and get that, because you know, brothers and sisters, we still gotta, I don't even know if I got my wallet. Yes, I do. Yeah, you know, brothers and sisters, we still gotta work every day, unlike these guys. But yeah, I gotta go back home and get that. Father only can make it home. This. But yeah, I mean, these people, they just lie. I mean, he hopped on stage, basically, you know, he called the paparazzi up, you know. If any true brother or sister could do that, I mean, I guess, you know, the battle will be over, because the truth will be out here. But this is like, this stuff has to happen, you know, like these mini antichrists have to pop up so that people can see, honestly, what's going on, you know what I mean? And then there's people who just accept what he's doing. So because they accept what he's doing, I mean, you could just tell that there's going to be other people that are going with him. I mean, that just is what it is. There's less people who's listening to what's real, and there's way more people listening to what's fake. Like, I literally just had a dream about this, and I'm not even gonna, well, I mean, honestly, I'll just go into however much I find out and have wills. Like, the first dream that I had, and it was so wicked, it was like, it was hard for me to even look around. And I was talking to our father about it when I woke up, like, because it was like a, you know, like a Pharaoh, you know, our father does this, like, he'll line the dreams up. Like, Pharaoh had the first dream, the second dream, like, meant the same thing, and I was like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he does that type stuff. So that's, like, basically what happened. So the first dream, yo, like, we was, like, walking into this polling place, you know, like, the vote or whatever, but it looked like a White House, like a real, like, one of their type buildings that looked like that. Like, I don't know if it was a White House exactly, but it was, like, you know, that government-style type of building. So we was going up inside of the building, and I was just looking around. I was like, yo, it's just, I don't know, it felt so wicked, and it just looked so wicked. Like, I can't even explain. It was just, like, wicked. Every, like, brothers and sisters, everywhere I looked literally was something wicked, and I was just feeling so sick to my stomach. Like, literally feeling like Lot, Sodom and Gomorrah. You know what I'm saying? Like, whoa, like, this is just disgusting. Like, and then, like, literally the people that we were voting for, like, not me, because when I was peeping what was going on at the feeling, because, you know, I just woke up. I'm saying, when I first was, like, looking around and have revelation and realizing and remembering of me being in the dream, it was like, this is the first scene. And I was like, yo, this is crazy. Like, then I remember, like, we're about to walk into the polling place, and it was two, like, all of them were wicked. Now, the first two, I just know that they were so wicked because the third one was literally a porn star. And, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to say that to for any reason to tempt anybody or nothing like that, you know what I'm saying? But this is just what happened in the dream. This is just what happened. So the third one was a porn star, and I pray nobody gets tempted by this or me explaining this dream. Amen. So the third one was a porn star. The two other people were so wicked that everybody was like, yo, let's just vote for the porn star. And for me, it was like the fact that people were still even voting at this point, and not like revolting. Like, this is time to revolution. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm thinking like, but this is time to go. Like, look at everything that's going on. And the people are still, that was just like our Father just showing me that regardless of how wicked it gets, most people are still not going to wake up. I'm like, this is ridiculous. Like, they don't want to wake up. The two top people are wicked. The third one's a porn star. And I remember just walking away from the polling place, and two guys were there, and they ended up showing me, and our Father gave me the revelation that they also use obviously magic and mysticism, because I mean, in real life, I haven't looked at a porn video since the last time I masturbated. So in the dream, this is the first time I saw one in a while. And I mean, honestly, like in my mind, because I was mentally awake like how I am now, I didn't get turned on by it, but weirdly enough, I was aroused by it. But I was like, why did that make sense? Because when I woke up, I was like, I know that didn't turn me on. So I was like, why did that turn me on? And our Father was just like, you know, it's because I'm just showing you, even within your dream, that they're using mysticism, magic, and all of these things to catch people's attentions, like with the billboards. And even when you just see Kanye's name and you just have to click and all of that stuff, like it's magic that they're using. So yeah, that's just with that aspect. The second dream, it was like an amusement park. I believe this was the second. Yeah, this was the second. So it was like an amusement park. I was just, again, by the time I could remember, I was just about to get on this ride. And it was still wicked everywhere, but I was riding this ride. I'm like, why am I at an amusement park riding? It's so wicked. And then I'm like, honestly, that was just that. And I remember getting off of the amusement, the amusement ride or whatever at the amusement park. And then like somebody I was with, and was like other brothers were with me that were like awoke, and we like, I forgot where he went to do something. Like, I forgot exactly what he was doing, but just the message with that dream, our Father was just like, he just was like, yeah, like, just, you don't want to be like amused by the things that Satan is doing out here. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't get caught up in his amusement park still and go to sleep. You know what I'm saying? Like they were saying they were going to do to him online, which he's still asleep now because he sold his soul to the devil. Kanye, you sold your soul to the devil. Now, that's just sad. So the third dream was us literally just fighting. Like, it was like, and I'm not saying this is the exact command that obviously it says in the scriptures, but this is the command that I heard in a dream. Our Father was like, every person that has a cloud above their head, like they're sealed, like they're good. And obviously, I mean, our Father blessed me with that in the dream, but it was like some people were leaving before others. Like, I was still here, and there were some other brothers and sisters around me still here, and we were fighting against literally like demons, like in the dream. And our Father was just telling me, like, we had weapons and everything, we armor and all that type of stuff, and we was fighting against these demons. And our Father was like, this is prophecy that, we're battling against this wickedness in these higher places. You know what I'm saying? This spiritual wickedness in these higher places. So, yeah, that's what was happening. And honestly, brothers and sisters, that's just what's going on. I already know the true brothers and sisters know it's not like an attack on Kanye. I mean, I love Kanye. I mean, it's just, bro, we love Satan. You know what I'm saying? We love our Father, Messiah, and Spirit way more than you, devil. I mean, we're sad and we get mad and when you all lie. But, as Messiah said, Satan is the father of lies. You know what I'm saying? As our Father in heaven is the Father of lights, Satan is the father of lies. He's the God of this world, and he's a liar. But, he wants to be like the Most High, and so do all his subordinates. This is what they want. They're competing to be which one of us is going to be the Antichrist, or which one of us is going to have the high position to bring him in, or this is literally what they think about, and this is what they're competing for, brothers and sisters. Like, think about, that's just a waste of your life. Like, like deeper than even a waste of time. This is a waste of this is your life. Like, that's a waste of your life. I had to stop wasting my life. I'm wasting, like, not only time, but my life. You know what I'm saying? And this was thoughts that I was even thinking back when I was about to get put into jail for 8 years of my life. I'm wasting my life. Like, what am I doing? Like, this is a waste of my life. Deeper than a waste of my time. Like, yeah, Father, Messiah, and Spirit with us. But yeah, that's just sad, brothers and sisters. It's just, had to put the video up as well just so we can see the quick discernment. Yeah, man, it's just a false prophet. It's nothing new. We'll see many more. You know what I'm saying? There was false prophets back in the day when we first got blessed with the Ruach, reading the book of Acts. And then it was talking about even further than that. You know what I'm saying? It was saying, yeah, like Antichrist is already among us, during the times of then. I mean, there was only few people, as you can see, even if you note how many taught ones Messiah even had that was close to him, and one of them was a devil. So he had 11 taught ones close to him. This is just 11 people that were really, truly witnessing, and the other people that were, like Mary, and the people that were really holding on to the word, and obviously the ones that birthed Messiah, you know what I'm saying? Basically what I'm saying is there was a few people that knew the truth and kept the truth and pushed the truth forward, as there's always been, you know what I'm saying? There's always been a few. You know what I mean? You can even look in just all of the scriptures, search throughout the scriptures, and you can see that there was always only a few, a remnant, you know what I'm saying, that our Father is even speaking about. That's true. Like it's not many, that's true. You know what I'm saying? Our Father even said he picked Israel for the wickedness of the nations all around them. And then Israel got to be one of the top wickedest nations. And then there's only 144,000 of them going now because of how wicked they've been and how they treated our Father. Like it makes me sick and sad thinking about what they did to our Father in heaven, what we did to our Father in heaven, you know. Blame is on us all. This is why we have to be true though, you know what I'm saying? And just we gotta make up for what we did, you know, each and every one of us. You know, for me, I was doing a lot, thinking and remembering the conversations that I had as knowing him as God back when I was in the world, and I had beef with our Father. I hated our Father in heaven, to be honest, you know. And it's like, not to say I ever hated that before, but I was moving like that, you feel me? Like my actions were saying that I hated our Father because of how I was treating our Father, you know, like, and that's sad to me. So yeah, like I love our Father in heaven now though, you know, and my goal is to definitely not do anything that hurts our Father, or that's about to hurt one of his children. Like bro, like it's too real. Like those thoughts don't even pass my mind. Like it's too real to even be thinking about that stuff, bro. Like all the stuff that I be thinking about, brothers and sisters, is nothing like that. Like I'm daily battling like the things that, you know, our Father just put in place for me to battle. You know, like it's hard, but I genuinely do get happy when I make a video online, and you know that's just true and that's real, and I can just feel or just know, even if it's just a quick workout video, a quick stretch or something like that, you know, a smoothie video or something, that I just know is helping somebody out. Even just seeing how our Father has blessed me to be able to look, you know what I'm saying, to motivate somebody else, because that's motivating to me. I know when I look at somebody who's just fit, I'm just like, all right, bet. You mean, like, I gotta get like them. You know, like, not essentially like I want to be them, but like, yeah, like their core is ripped. Like I can see all their whole entire six pack. You know what I'm saying? And before they even do a push up, because you know some of us like me, like you can see my abs. You know what I'm saying? Like you can see them, but like I want you to be able to see them, if that makes sense. Like after I work out, you can really see them. But like some people, before they even do anything, it's like they're just already ripped. Like I'm like, oh, like that's the level I'm trying to get to with my physique. Like I'm just trying to be ripped. Like, oh yeah, like. But then, you know, Father knows my preference. I like to look lean, bulky. I don't like to just look lean, and I don't like to just look bulky. I like to have both. I like to get both. That's me. You know what I mean? I like to keep my, you know, my nice chest. You feel me? Got a nice chest sitting on me, nice shoulders. My deltoids looking nice. Then I'm cut. You know what I mean? Like everything is cut. But you feel me? Like that's what I'm going after. You know what I mean? Because before, it's like our Father's just blessed me to get to it now. You know, I've been following my own journey, but if you've just been looking at my body, I've been going from like I was bulky, went to lean. It's like I kept going back and forth. I was like, yo, I'm trying to, like, you know what I'm trying to get to, Father, but that's the hardest thing to get to, is that lean bulky. Like it's hard because you got to eat a certain way. Like it's a lot you got to do to touch that lean bulky phase. You feel me? Hey, more revelations on that to come. Just know maintaining and gaining is the best thing for you. And Waters family, you know, I know it's hard out here during these times to even stay healthy. I don't know if you've been, like, for me personally, I've been dealing with, you know, issues financially. So trying to stay healthy when your pockets is low is hard. You know what I'm saying? So you have to take it, like, it's like you got to take it to the absolute most basicest things. But just know that these are the things that keep with you when you get more than what you have now, like water. And if you can't afford it, like for me personally, I've been, you know, handing out things to the fatherless and the widows for some time now, you know, and I learned that, like, the thing that is easiest for me to keep having with me, and the thing that's easiest that, like, I've seen that most of them will generally always take is water. Like, and then, you know, you can case of waters for 24 bottles of water case. For, like, I know some places like 4 or 5, you know what I'm saying? Most probably 6, 7. You got taxes, stuff like that, you know. And I like to just keep that with me, because for me, that's like 24 people that's about to get water, you know. Unless our Father wills me to, well, not yet. Usually, if I give out more than one, they'll probably have somebody else with them. Or unless our Father just tells me, you know what I'm saying, like, this person 2, this person 3, something like that. That's like, all right, cool, like, you know. they out here for them anyway, you know. But that's just something that I've been able to keep with me, with my pockets being, you know, your pockets can be low sometimes. So, and that's just what I'm gonna keep with, even when my pockets get higher up, because it's like, it's just smart, you know what I'm saying? And I can just, because I don't like thinking about how I'm about to give somebody $1 and it's like they about to go and get drugs or something. Like, that's gonna make me really sad. Like, I don't want to partake in that at all, you know what I'm saying? I be praying that they're not gonna do that. Like, I seen a few guys, you know, like I just give them the money, and it's like I'm not gonna say I can tell, like I know exactly where he's going, but it's like I've been in the streets before, you know, I can see what's going on. So it's like when I do that, I'm like, man, like it just makes me sad, you know what I'm saying? And I don't want to be weird, like, hey, give me the $1 back, dude. Nah, you know. And it's like our father doesn't want me to say that to anybody, but it's like because our father usually just tells me, like, son, what they do with what was just blessed, you know, like what they were just blessed with is what they're gonna do, and you take that into accordance with your own life and motivation. Like, don't take a blessing from our father and just go do whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like, and that's in accordance with anything. You can sing, you know, sing for our Father in heaven. You can draw your artist, do that for our Father. Your photographer, do that for our Father. You can do many things righteous for our Father, you know. I mean, yeah, that makes me sad when I think about that. I'm just like, man, I don't want them to do that. Like, that's like, don't do that, bro. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to go do that stuff, bro. Like, that's another reason why I try to push, you know, when I meet people, like, I'm thankful that our Father's even blessed me to be a personal trainer and to know about this stuff, because it's like I love to talk to people about that, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, family, whatever you do, just please be taking care of your body, bro. Like, it's very important, bro. It's like, even for people that's depressed, like, I just found this out when I was in school, and they put it on like a TED Talk video. I had to look at it for school, and the lady was saying, like, about, I never knew this. She was like, after you work out, and I just been feeling it, honestly. And I was talking to her father about it, because I was like, I want to keep like what I feel like after a workout, like forever, you know, like that feeling, like forever. Like, I felt so good, you know what I'm saying? And he's just like, I just looked at the video, and the lady was like it decreases depression after, like, it's like after you work out, you know what I'm saying? It's like for a certain amount of time, duration, like hours, you get decreased depression and all this other stuff. Like, you can feel really good. Like, I was like, wow, I didn't even know about that. Like, I've been doing this for some time. I haven't studied, obviously, what it does to the brain. Like, I wasn't thinking about that. I'm thinking about what I could see, honestly. Like, I'm trying to get this bicep bigger, you know what I'm saying? That's stuff I was thinking about. Not like, is this gonna get me smarter? You know, not like when I was doing dumbbells, I wasn't thinking about that. Like, get me smarter, dumbbell. You know, like, but yeah. Honestly though, brothers and sisters, I love you all. Like, I honestly, when I say I can sit here and talk to you all day, like, I literally be picturing like all individuals that I name, the new individuals that I meet out here, and I'm just like picturing us all around each other, and I'm just like, I think I could sit here all day, like, you know, like for some days, bro, like, and never leave, you know. Then our father just like, yeah, there's a kingdom of heaven, and I'm like, yeah, you know, like sadly, we won't get what I'm envisioning down here on in this wicked world, you know what I'm saying? Not for like for, as in, I'm saying, like, we all get around each other and we never leave each other, you know, like it's other things that we need to do, you know, even if we get around each other for like a week, but I know it'll still be a memory. Things that I cherish forever, you know what I'm saying? Things that I cherish forever, you know? But, yeah, man, you just gotta do your best. For any brother or sister that's looking at this, just do your best, you know? I tell you, like what our Father in heaven told me, anything that's not a sin, obviously we can do that. Anything that is a sin, we are not doing that. But for me, that really hit me, because brothers and sisters, I was just like, anything that's not a sin, we can do. Anything that is a sin, we can't do. So I was thinking about, and obviously this, because I was like, for some time, like, again, this was during my wilderness experience, I'm like, man, it was just like I was struggling with, does our Father in heaven need me to stay who I am, or literally become somebody completely different? I don't know if any of you struggle with that, but that's what I was struggling with. And when I say that, I'm talking about, like, I remember speaking about it with our brother on the phone, and I was speaking about it with Francisco, and I was just saying, like he was saying, I believe he was saying something about, like, he was feeling like a robot or something like that for a certain amount of time. I don't know if it's him that said it or I said that. No, I think it was him. Because, yeah, it was him, because I was like, yo, like, fact, like, that hit me, bro. I was like, facts, bro. I was feeling like a robot, like, you know, like, just feeling like I'm beep, boop, bop, scripture, you know, like, and it's like, Father's like, don't be yourself, you know, and he's like, I'm saying that's, like, what I was feeling like. I was feeling like that when I was reading the scriptures, and our Father was like, yo, you can be yourself, like, I like, because then I remember I was like, you know, he would, and I just figured out this revelation reading the scriptures, talking to our Father, he was like, if I wanted you all to be the same, I would have stopped making you all like Adam. Like, you know, I made Adam, I made Eve. Like, you guys are different. You guys are different. And I'm talking about as in like personalities. That's why I said we have different gifts and talents and all these different types of things. Like, our Father in heaven wants you to use that stuff for him and for the kingdom of heaven. And these are things that you can enjoy in life. Like, for me in particular, I can work out. You know what I'm saying? Like, and, you know, it's like, me saying that, you may just be like, yeah, I know we can all work out, you know, but for me, I was like, no, like, I can work out. Like, I'm free to work out whenever I want, you know what I'm saying? I'm mad, I can just do push-ups, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's something that really hit me, because I was just like, I can just work out whenever I want, and this isn't a sin, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not like I'm addicted to workout. Like, this guy is so addicted to working out. He's a workout dude. He puts working out over our Father, you know, like, that's like, because that's just what the thoughts I was thinking in my head when I first was doing it. Like, you know, I want to praise our Father every second. You know, somebody say, hey, I'm like, praise our Father, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, our Father's like, well, like, yeah, you, like, yes, you praise our Father, but you don't have to just always speak it, you know what I'm saying? That's what I had to learn. Like, people can see that stuff on you. Like, when you move in a certain way and you praise our Father, you feel me? And I just had to learn that, brothers and sisters. I don't know, like, that's something that affected my character. And it was like, I was affecting me, you know, it was affecting the things that I righteously enjoyed doing down here, and expressing that about to others. Like, music is another thing. I stopped doing music for some time too, after I got a record deal from Satan, after I said, and it was a test from our Father, because I said I'm done doing music. I don't know if I'm supposed to be doing music. Our Father's blessed me to know that I'm supposed to be doing music after I took a year off doing music. Now, unfortunately, right now, I'm trying to get, obviously, financial things together. That's just really what it is, so I can start pushing it out. And the music is for it. Like, I've been showing it to people in real life, me and my wife, you know, and, you know, true brothers and sisters, it seemed like they enjoy it, and that's who it's for people who have an ear. And honestly, it's just righteous music for our Father in heaven. You know, it's like, and it's just me not saying my testimony for money, but saying my testimony, and it's just a way for me to express myself in a way that, you know, I know that we could come together. You know, I feel like music brings people together. That's why I love music. And, you know, like, I even love going to the studio and meeting somebody else, and, you know, they hear the songs, I'm talking about our Father, they may ask me a certain question or something like that. Or I may ask them a certain question, whatever our Father wills, and we just have a great studio session. We don't even talk about that. And as in, like, specifically our Father in heaven. But I'm always usually talking about truths. It's always truth, you know. It's always related back to our Father. He always gets brought up in the conversation, talking about what's just going on in the world. But yeah, I enjoy that stuff. I love going to the studio. I love making music. Love working out. You know what I'm saying? I love eating good food, like, really good food. I'm really all for that. Healthy food, really good food, for me personally as well. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what to do exactly with my diet. So if a brother or sister sees this, I pray that you may pray that our Father give me the perfect revelation, and honestly, the perfect meal plan for me. I know it's perfect meal plan, you know, but as in the deep depths of it, as like, should I eat 2 hours in the morning, or, you know what I'm saying? Like, I want our Father to give me the perfect meal plan. You feel me? And I believe he did. So it may just be me needing to go and understand that. So that may be, you know, so just pray for me, family. Dylan is trying every day, you know. I mean, so yeah, you know, I was gonna show a video again, like, man, I'm gonna show you my whole day. You know what I'm saying? But the Father's like, you did that twice. Showed y'all the day, you know what I'm saying, as much as I could of the day. Just willing y'all to see, you know what I'm saying, me at work. Like, this is just what a true prophet does, what somebody who loves our Father in heaven does. I just left the gym, I just left working out. You'll see the video. You know, I just did 100 burpees in 10 minutes, and I like that style of burpees right there. Burpees are one of my favorite exercises. Burpees are something you can do anywhere, and burpees get your heart rate up fast, like jumping jacks do, like doing sprints does. Burpees is a really good exercise if you want to burn just calories. You know what I'm saying? It's a really good exercise for that. Like, yeah, and you're like, whenever I'm doing burpees, like, my body looks like amazing. Like, I feel amazing, and my body looks amazing from burpees. Like, those are a staple in anybody's workout program. Yeah, man, your workout diet. You know, you need to get your burpees in. Get your burpees in. That's all I can tell you, family. If you ain't doing your burpees, you ain't working. Hey, man, Father, my silent spirit with us. I'm about to get his gas money. Love you all, Father. Love you all, family. Love our Father, my silent spirit. Peace.